Caitlin Clark was a marketing major at the University of Iowa's business school. She probably knows a thing or two about what it all means to her career and her financial picture. NIL has become a huge part of the NCAA in college sports, but now Clark is marketing her name, likeness, and image like a pro.
So the atmosphere in the arena is alive with energy, a vibrant buzz of fans almost bursting with happiness. Just moments earlier, the sports world received a surprising announcement. Caitlin Clark, the extraordinary rookie, who has won the admiration of countless fans in the WNBA, has clinched a major endorsement contract with Adidas. This announcement took many by surprise, particularly because she is already tied to Nike, with a remarkable contract of $28 million.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
Now, as the excitement begins to calm, the big question arises: did Nike make a mistake? This new deal is not just about shoes, it represents a significant change in the marketing of women's sports. As we examine this closely, we will look at the events that led to this surprising moment, the reactions from fans and analysts, and what it means for Caitlin Clark and the brands involved on both sides.
Now, it's 8 figures, so that could be 10 million or 99 million.
Right.
Correct? That's the 8 figures. And she's going to have her own shoe, which to me, I mean, it's genius to be able to sign her up, because think of all of the girls and women out there who loved Caitlin Clark, going to continue to follow her in the WNBA.
One last thing. If you appreciate the content, would you mind liking this video and subscribing? Your support means so much to us and helps us continue providing great content. Caitlin Clark's path to fame is truly astonishing. Back during her time in college at Iowa, she captured the attention of everyone with her exceptional skills and magnetic charm. With her remarkable display of skill in the WNBA, she has again exceeded what many imagined she could do. In her rookie season, she broke numerous records, scoring the highest points and delivering the most assists, which firmly marked her as a player that comes only once in a generation.
History for the Fever rookie!
They say records are meant to be broken, but nobody told Caitlin Clark she had to break 62 of them in one season. From scoring to assists, from Indiana Fever franchise records to league-wide history, Clark didn't just enter the WNBA, she turned it upside down.
Fans eagerly gather to watch her compete, and it is not just because of her amazing skills, but also because of her vibrant energy and strong will. Clark's influence goes far beyond the basketball court. She has won the hearts of countless people, drawing in new supporters for the WNBA and sparking a beautiful passion for women's basketball.
A sold-out crowd in Evanston tonight for the Northwestern women's basketball game against the Iowa Hawkeyes. All the buzz surrounding a player on that visiting team. Iowa's Caitlin Clark has become a national phenom, and some fans say they went the extra mile just to watch her play here. ABC 7's Kate Kogirin spoke with excited ticket holders at Welsh Shrine Arena.
The fan fever was high.
But amidst her achievements, there is a stark contrast in how female athletes are promoted compared to males. While many athletes enjoy a plethora of sponsorship deals, Clark has found herself mostly ignored by major brands like Nike. Even as a rising star, her visibility in commercials is almost non-existent. This situation raises questions about Nike's dedication to supporting women's sports and whether they genuinely appreciate the potential exceptional athletes like Caitlin Clark. Nike, a giant in the sports world, has a long past of partnering with the best athletes. Yet, lately there are questions about their approach, especially concerning women's sports. They signed Caitlin Clark with a big contract, but many fans are confused about why there are so few promotional activities featuring her. Despite her incredible performances, people are asking why there are no commercials or merchandise showing Clark. The lack of a signature shoe launch, usually a milestone for rising stars, makes the situation even more puzzling. As Clark's popularity increased, the talk about Nike's reluctance grew louder. Many people think that the company prefers to focus on established stars like A'ja Wilson instead of taking advantage of Clark's rapid rise. This choice could not only make Nike less visible in a competitive market, but also brings up questions about how brands really view women's sports. While Adidas is making bold moves, Nike's image is shifting from a leader in sports marketing to one that seems to be falling behind. After Nike did not say anything, Adidas found a great chance to make a big move. They saw how much Caitlin Clark can achieve and how popular she already is, so they acted quickly. They signed her to a deal that is not just about money, it is about lifting her image to new heights. This endorsement is a strong message about where women's sports are going. With Adidas supporting her, Clark is ready to become a key player in the world of marketing female athletes, something that has been needed for a long time. The excitement from the fans is strong, and everyone is curious to see the creative marketing ideas Adidas will use. Adidas is not just sticking to regular ads. They also want to connect with Clark's fans through social media and community events. This complete strategy not only makes Clark more visible, but also sends a powerful message that women's sports are just as worthy of attention and investment as men's sports. This partnership sets a new example, showing a real dedication to lifting up female athletes and honoring their important roles in the sports world.
I just tweeted out that I'm going to be giving away a few pairs of my Florida City Adidas D Lillard 1. Let's see if anybody showed up.
Caitlin Clark has made a huge impact on the ONBA, and her influence is clear to see. She has a special skill to bring fans into her arenas and to create viewership numbers that even surpass many of her fellow players. This shows a major change in women's basketball. With over 1 million people watching her play each game, Clark is not simply part of the league, she is changing it completely. This remarkable shift is what many call the Caitlin Clark effect, visible through increased audience numbers and merchandise sales. Her rising popularity is remarkable and inspiring.
Kaylin Amos is a big fan of Caitlin Clark carrying a big sign.
Because she knows how to hoop.
The fourth grader is among the thousands who filled UTA's College Park Center to see the 22-year-old make her WNBA debut.
This is going to be history. It's like what I told her, that's pretty epic that we get to watch her, because not a lot of games here in Dallas with somebody that big of a star.
This growing interest in women's basketball isn't just a temporary trend. It indicates a larger cultural change that acknowledges the talents and possibilities of women in sports. Clark's achievements inspire young female athletes and those who dream of playing basketball, sending a powerful message that they can reach great heights and earn recognition for their talents. With her exciting new partnership with Adidas, even more fans will get to know her story and journey, further amplifying her influence in the sport.
In a very short period of time, former Iowa Hawkeye superstar Caitlin Clark has become one of the most celebrated athletes in sports, and that was on display tonight at the ESPYs as Clark was a candidate for some major awards. Caitlin Clark was up for 3 awards tonight, and Clark wins 2 of them for the best athlete in women's college sport and also the best record-breaking performance.
As the news about Clark signing with Adidas spreads, the responses from both fans and sport analysts are very positive. Many people are feeling excited that Adidas is finally seeing the great potential in Clark, and they believe this could be a game changer for how women's sports are marketed. The clear difference in the way Nike treated Clark compared to how Adidas is now stepping up has sparked many discussions online and in sports communities. Critics of Nike are raising questions about the brand's priorities, wondering if they truly understand how important it is to support emerging stars in sports. Meanwhile, fans are coming together to support Clark, asking for more attention and recognition for female athletes. This growing enthusiasm is putting pressure on Nike to think about their approach and how they can better aid talented players like Clark in the future.
I was once that little Iowa girl who was inspired to dream big, real big. And that dream was more than women's basketball. It was possibility that I turned into reality. I'm still that girl from Iowa, but now it's my turn to inspire. If I can drop 40, you can drop 50. If we can draw 56,000 fans, you can draw 57. If I can sign with Gatorade, you can too.
The world of sports marketing is changing rapidly, and Caitlin Clark's impressive rise shows us a bigger picture. With Adidas taking significant steps to promote her, we may be witnessing the dawn of a new perspective among brands regarding female athletes. So no longer can they be put to the side. Now companies are beginning to understand that investing in women's sports holds immense importance and potential profit. This transformation might create pathways for numerous female athletes, allowing them to showcase their amazing talents and secure valuable endorsements. As more firms embrace this movement, competition is likely to intensify, leading to more intelligent marketing strategies and increased support for women in sports. The future looks promising, but it requires a steadfast commitment from brands to elevate female athletes to the level of recognition they have long been denied. Clark's journey could be the starting point of a revolutionary era where female athletes finally receive the appreciation opportunities they have been seeking for so long. When we pause to consider the latest news about Caitlin Clark and her partnership with Adidas, it is obvious that we are witnessing a significant change in the sports marketing landscape. The contrast between the approach Nike takes with its athletes compared to Adidas's bold strategy illustrates the importance of recognizing and supporting talent, particularly in women's sports. Caitlin Clark has shown her extraordinary talent on the basketball court, and now with Adidas joining her journey, she is poised to revolutionize how we view female athletes.
What up, bro?
What up? Special delivery.
Yo!
Yo, what do you want the rest of it?
The rest of it? Yo! Swag.
This partnership signifies more than just a simple brand endorsement. It symbolizes a fresh perspective on how we recognize and promote women in athletics. Fans, analysts, and brands alike are beginning to acknowledge this transformation, and it is evident that Caitlin Clark's impact on basketball and women's sports is only just starting. The excitement surrounding her journey serves as a strong reminder that talent transcends gender, and the future of sports marketing is bound to be influenced by outstanding athletes like her.